stay sharp, okay?
Oh, I will. Sharp as a tack. Promise.
It's so good, isn't it? It's classic Cloud and Aerith on display here. What's up? It's MLW JRPG. I'm gonna show you a Cloud and Aerith cutscene that you might not even know exists. Earlier this week, I shared a video breaking down the church scene in chapter 14 between Cloud and Aerith, highlighting the significant differences between high and low affinity. I want to express my heartfelt thanks to all of you who watched that video. Your engagement was truly surprising and inspiring. It turns out many of you were unaware of the two scenes based on HALA. So it got me thinking, how many of you know about a scene in chapter 8 that only happens under rare conditions? Well, let's hop into Final Fantasy VII Rebirth now and find out. Here we are in chapter 8 at the start of the first day. I mentioned that this Cloud and Aerith scene only happens under rare conditions, right? Well, here are the conditions I was talking about. Under chapter 8 companion, you must have Barret selected. Barret has to be the closest companion for this to trigger. Almost every player on their first playthrough, keywords, first playthrough, when they open that door, they are going to be greeted by Tifa or Aerith. But what happens when you open this door when Barret is the option?
Weird. Walk out to clear my head.
Well, nobody is at the door here. Cloud runs this section of the Gold Saucer in chapter 8 solo. What's really interesting about this solo Cloud section is the conversations with the party members. One of them stands out in a way that's very hard to ignore. Let's dive in and see what's so special about it. First, we're going to visit Nanaki here at the Battle Square.
I think I'll lie low for the time being.
Next, we have Tifa at the Chocobo Square.
Oh, Cloud, you're up. Feeling any better?
Yeah, you were right. Just needed some sleep.
That's good.
Then, at the Wonderment Square, we have Yuffie.
Aha! I knew you'd come crawling out of your room eventually. I mean, seriously, who could resist the siren song of the saucer?
You alone?
Yeah, got a little sidetracked and wound up losing the others.
Now here we are at the Speed Square, where you'll find Aerith. I want to point out that if you have Tifa or Yuffie with you when you come here and talk to Aerith, you will also get cutscenes. But they're cutscenes that remind me of Final Fantasy XVI cutscenes, where the characters are mainly standing like statues and they're stiff-like, and they talk with minimum unique animations, and even the backgrounds or the environment that they're in is just kind of like a still picture. Let's see what happens when you talk to Aerith as Solo Cloud here.
There, you will strike at the very hearts of their fleet.
Hey, let me guess. Got lonely up in the room?
No.
Look at all these happy couples. Kinda jealous. I mean, this place isn't much fun by yourself. There must be someone who'd hang out with a cool person like me.
Stop it. We're not here to make friends. All I'm saying is, anyone can put on a friendly face, including Shinra spies. They could be anywhere, waiting to pounce.
Thanks, but I'm not that naive. I know a Shinra creep when I see one.
If you say so, just stay sharp, okay?
Oh, I will. Sharp as a tack. Promise.
It's so good, isn't it? It's classic Cloud and Aerith on display here. Aerith starts teasing Cloud, and Cloud gets flustered and jealous, and then he switches to acting cool and composed. When we know Cloud, that's far from the case. Why? Because he starts getting protective of Aerith, as he always is. He starts telling her, oh, these Shinra spies could be waiting around the pounce. Come on, Cloud. We know what you're doing here. It's so good. Also, what is so so good about this is the conversation with Aerith compared to everyone else. When you talked to Nanaki, it was literally one line of dialogue. When you talked with Tifa, she had 3 lines of dialogue, and then Yuffie only had 4. And they weren't even cutscenes. They were just standing there and they were talking. It was honestly like an NPC conversation. And then you get to Aerith here, of course, and you have this full-fledged out, awesome cutscene. There's unique animations. The cinematography is great. They put a lot of work into this cutscene. And there you have it. Pretty cool, right? Anyways, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so. And I look forward to putting out more content like this coming up.